course you are. I realise that. Yes? No, that would be fine. Thank you. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. I hate asking for money. Making it, spending it, fine.
So what's the word?
Oh, we'll consider your request and be in touch as soon as we reach a decision.
When's that going to be?
Well, I told them it was urgent and it was one of the best money-making prospects I'd come across in a lifetime of dubious speculation.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, words to that effect. I got the feeling they'd heard it all before. Still, onwards and upwards.
Yep, until we come plunging back to Earth with an almighty crash.
Look, do you want to come to this auction or not?
Yeah. Been practicing my enigmatic knowing look. Hmm?
Oh, well, that should swing, eh?
I've done you 3 sets of keys, but if you need any more, just give us a ring and we'll sort you out. You all right, mate?
Yeah, I'll get it. Look, if I want your help, I'd ask for it, all right?
Oh, calm down, pal. There you go. 1 missed call.
I'll ring back if it's important.
If she's tapping you for money, Bob, don't be so tight. Get your hand in your pocket.
What can I get you, Eddie, love? Tonic with ice and lemon?
Spot on. Got to keep that selling edge honed to perfection. Dawn, I've been having a think. I must be getting in your way in the cottage. You know, with you ready for dropping.
No, we're fine. I don't even know you're there. It's like having a cat.
You're just saying that because you're nice and I'm family.
There's room here if you want to get out from under the feet.
Me living in a pub. Be like Fantasy Island.
Reasonable rates, no infectious tropical diseases.
Hey, it's worth thinking about, Eddie.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm going to be in the house more and more once my cruel stepmother decides to give me time off from the calf.
You're only having a baby. What's up with you?
I reckon it's a great idea, Diane. And seeing because you've been so good to me, why don't I fill in for you in the calf?
What, so you fill in while I fill out?
Hey, what about you selling?
Pies, windows. Settle in. Just an extra pair of hands till you're sorted.
What if, right, I sneeze and we end up with some refitted council house in Dewsbury?
Well, auctions don't actually work like that. Just don't wave your arms about, that's all.
Hiya.
Hiya.
I'm going into Hotton if you want anything. I thought I'd get some salmon for later on if you fancy that.
Whatever you decide.
What's up with him?
I'm practicing my luck of impenetrable cool. We're going, right?
We're going to a house clearance this afternoon.
Oh. And that helps, does it?
What's the big secret?
Danny, I accept that you're a novice in the ways of female psyche, but this is Nicola we're talking about, and if she finds out that I'm spending huge amounts of money and not on her...
Say no more.
So what do we do?
Do you think we'd still be here if I had a better plan?
Well, what's better than room service and cable telly?
Nothing, if it's a choice. Can't believe we're even having to do this.
Didn't shut yourself out, did you?
I wouldn't mind, but he has deliberately set me up to embarrass me. Sat there laughing, treating me like I'm nothing. Well, we will see who's laughing when this is finished.
Well, you've still got his credit card on you.
Our credit card. And I am entitled to anything I spend, especially now. Will you give over with that phone, Debbie?
I am trying to get my dad.
Oh, as if we haven't got enough problems.
Must be switched off.
Yeah, from the neck up. Right, I'm going to go and book us a taxi. And then I'll drop you off at school, and then I will go and see if I can at least try and get my car back.
I don't think our colleagues are all that impressed with you giving all high and mighty yesterday.
Is that what they're saying?
I think that's Lisa's job.
Yeah, well, Lisa ain't here. And I don't think they've got the brains.
Just you be careful, though, that's all I'm saying.
Look, the old man's happy. That's what counts. Can I get either of you lovely ladies a nice cup of tea?
That was most refreshing, thank you. Just nipping out, ladies. No slacking, eh?
I suppose I could manage one.
Yeah, as long as you're not trying to poison us.
You got anything for jet lag?
Zoe! Oh, I knew you'd soon figure out that New York is far less to offer than Emmerdale. Hello, Jean. Have you, been home? What do you intend to do? Chris will be expecting you, surely.
I'm still hoping that you'll put me up. I'm still furious with him for what he did to Scott.
There have been other developments whilst you've been away.
Now what?
It's Charity. Apparently she's been having an affair with Kane Dingle. Chris, I don't know this for certain, but I think Chris has thrown her out.
Kane. Oh, Oh, the stupid little tart.
Zoe, try and think how Chris must be feeling.
I'm still going to need that room. Can you look after Jean for me?
Yes, of course. Come on, Mumkin.
Danny, get Eric a drink, will you? While we talk finance.
Should I be nervous?
Not if you're interested in making money.
Ah, and why am I not reassured? Keep it simple, eh?
I intend to buy Gately Mill, do it up and sell it on. What could be simpler than that?
And where do you intend getting your money from?
Not your problem, Eric. What I want from you is the nod through on the old planning permission.
It's been turned down before.
No one's ever offered 10 grand to see it through before, have they?
Or 15 for that matter.
It's just what I budgeted, funnily enough.
You're madder than I thought.
I've got hidden debts, Eric.
Planning permission takes time.
I haven't got time. Why else do you think I've come to you? Danny.
As we stand, you now have Charity completely written out of the will, the wages of sin, etc.
And the bulk of the estate passed on to Zoe and Joseph.
All done.
Good. I also want Zoe listed as Joseph's legal guardian in the event of, well, any unforeseen development.
That's one way of putting it.
Not just unforeseen developments we know about. Charity reacted extremely violently to the prospect of the divorce. She might have her own ideas on how to best get her hands on the money, to say nothing of any plans Kane Dingle might have.
What, you actually think you may be in some kind of immediate danger?
I'm currently a very unpopular man, stuck in a wheelchair. I'm not gonna discount anything. Still, there's a rack full of shotguns there. If things start to get, well, shall we say, overly dramatic.
I hope you're joking.
So do I.
Only if you do it in black. The whole outfit. Oh, great. I'll discuss it with Mr. Pollard, and if he agrees, I'll get back to you. Thank you very much indeed. Bye-bye. I saw something in the paper. Thought it might be a new supplier. You know, undercut old Dodds. But unfortunately not. I hope you don't mind, especially as you were out of the office.
Oh, no, I can hardly object to my workers showing initiative.
Well, I know I'm new here, but I like to do my best.
Well, I've no complaints. Far from it.
Eric, between you and me, you do know, don't you, that the minute you walk out that door, that lot in there down tools. Oh, I tell you, it's feet up, kettle on. I wonder you're not losing money.
I can't say I'm surprised. Still, it's useful to have it confirmed.
I've had words, but I don't want to make enemies.
Ah, well, I fully understand. Your input is duly logged for future reference.
Oh, nice tie.
Oh, do you think so?
This is where it all happens, son.
That's what I'm worried about.
Just look cool. People might think it's your money. Breathe in, Danny. You can smell it.
What, dumping mothballs?
Oh, the anticipation. Feel the buzz. This is what it's all about. From now on, it's the law of the jungle. Just the way I like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Let's get the proceedings underway, shall we? That's the last of the contents for today. Now we come to Lot 6, Gately Mill itself. A large Grade 2 listed rural property, as I'm sure our registered bidders are fully aware.
Here we go.
So as not to waste time, I'm going to start the bidding at £500,000 and proceed initially in bids of 50,000.
Yeah, because we're not here to mess about.
Watch and learn.
£500,000. Thank you, sir. And a half. That's 550,000. 600. Am I bid 650?
Yep, 650.
Mr. Blackstock, if your assistant requires the gents, it's down the corridor on the left. Otherwise, please advise him to keep his limbs under control. 700,000, thank you.
One more stunt like that and you're in the car park with a bag of crisps.
Sorry.
750. I have 750.
Good, because we haven't.
Jerry! Look, I just want to get some stuff!
What the hell's going on?
I'm thinking about putting a window through because your pig-headed brother won't let me into my house. Is that all right?
Oh, please, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You and Kane. Isn't that just the nastiest way you could stab this family in the back?
Oh, let me think. Just let me into my house. He's changed the lock, Zoe!
I wouldn't even if I had the new keys, which I don't. What were you thinking of, Charity? Anyone would have been bad enough but Kane.
Oh, don't start lecturing me. I'm not a kid. I've done it, so I will deal with it.
I should have known you didn't have it in you to stick with him. Why change now?
You weren't complaining when it was your turn, were you?
Chris would never have cheated on you.
What, from his wheelchair, like he'd get the chance?
You callous, evil bitch. He's better off on his own.
I just want me stuff.
You get off our property, or I will call the police. I mean it.
I'll get in there somehow. So much for trying to be civilised.
The bidding stands at £800,000, ladies and gentlemen, and that is an absolute steal for a property with this vast potential.
We've just moved out of the comfort zone.
We did that as soon as we came out of Woolback.
As per instruction at this stage, and seeing as a number of you appear to have dropped out, I propose to lower the bids to 20s. So, do I hear £820,000? Thank you, sir. I have 820. Any advance? Do I hear 40?
Once in a lifetime, Danny.
840. Any advance? 860.
Aye. So he's chucked her out, apparently. Viv? Well, it's not her fault she's got dangly fever, though, is it? No! Chris Tate has chucked Charity out. Still, what do you expect, eh?
Hey, you looking forward to living in that new wing? Beg your pardon? You in that big new house?
Well, at least you'll have a decent excuse for treating people like peasants, then. Nouveau Reach, they call it.
I wish I knew what you were talking about.
Is your father not after buying Gately Mill?
Well, don't knock it. Can you imagine someone saying that to me? Just give us me butty. I'm gonna kill him.
With a butty?
Hey, you'll be surprised.
Right, do you mind? Now, it's not just about toasting and brewing up, all right? You've got to know your customers and make them feel special. Take them to whatever she has, bun cress on it and make it look posh. He has thick sliced white bread.
What with?
Everything.
Hey, have you any more of this jam roly-poly left?
We stand at £900,000, ladies and gentlemen. With you, Mr. Blackstock.
900,000? That's like millions.
For better or worse, there comes a time, Danny, when common sense no longer plays a part.
920. Mr. Chapman, and 40. We have a bid of £1 million. With you once again, Mr. Chapman.
May as well be hung for a sheep as a lamb.
Big sheep.
How much does he get for these?
Well, whatever he gets is winning, because they're worth nout.
He expects us to do a decent job with paint like this, I don't know.
It's not just me, then.
Well, it doesn't cover anything.
No, because it's too tight to buy decent materials. False economy, but you can't tell him.
Oh, tell that wall you'll have more response.
I'll tell him, if you want.
Well, you'll have a job. He's sloped off again.
Soon as he gets back.
Isn't that Lisa's job?
Well, if you're happy struggling with this tat, fine.
Since when were you appointed champion of the workers, anyway?
Well, we're all in this together, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Soon as he gets back, he gets it.
Ooh.
Right. So that's it then. Okay, sorry. Bye.
The bid stands at £1 million to Mr. Blackstock. Do I have any more bids? Do I hear 1,020,000?
You might if you wait long enough. Get on with it.
Patience, Danny.
In that case, at the nice round sum of £1 million, Gately Mill sold to Mr. Blackstock. Congratulations, sir, and the secretary will take it from here. Next, we have Lot 7, Hirefold Farm, Saddleworth.
You did it.
Apparently.
So is that the look of triumph or panic?
Ask me when I wake up.
Mr. Blackstock? If you'll come this way, please. Mr. Blackstock?
Oh, nice to come back to a hive of industry. Carry on, chaps.
Just leave him to me.
Problem?
Just for your information, Eric, there's a lot of moaning going on in there about the quality of paint you're using.
Oh, is it justified?
Maybe. Listen, if they weren't complaining about that, they'd complain about something else. Look, it might have seemed busy when you arrived, but 2 minutes before it was a holiday camp. Now, I can only tell them so often before they start turning against me, so...
Oh, well, I appreciate your concern, and I'm glad that you're passing it on. We have to be vigilant, both of us.
I just didn't want you to think that we were all the same.
Oh, that's already becoming more apparent. I'll sort out the paint situation, ladies.
Put him straight.
Do I have to guess what you're having? Or will it all be revealed in time?
We did it. Rodney's just bought Gately Mill.
I take it that's a brandy.
A double.
Twice. I don't even like this stuff.
May I ask how much this little venture is setting you back?
A lot.
Go on.
Well, let's just say that the cheque for the 10% is still in the rubber stage.
10% being?
100 grand. Boing.
Yeah, it's not bounced yet. We've legislated for this. It's all part of the strategy. The main thing now is speed.
You just spent £1 million.
Not exactly. I have set a £1 million transaction in progress. It's not the same thing. Now, the real work starts as of right now.
You're dead right. With an explanation of how you finally went round the bend.
Nicola?
More brandy?
No, I was just leaving.
Good! It saves me dragging you out.
I'll drink it for you.
Since all those fairground people were here, isn't it? You've got some kind of bug.
I grant there may be some kind of lingering intoxication, but that's
You'd
not...
risk us losing everything we've got for the sake of some harebrained scheme you've got no chance of pulling off. I mean, I know you're a nutter, Dad, but this is going some even for you.
Shall I leave you to it?
Safer, I think.
You're too right, pal, because you're just my size and I'm ready for hitting something any minute now.
I'll be off then. I'll see you tomorrow, Rodney. Good luck.
Nicola, a smattering of decorum in the street, if you don't mind.
£1 million?
It's just a figure.
Oh, get real, Dad, you haven't got it.
I don't actually need it. The deposit's the important thing at this stage. Not that I've got that either. Look, but it's all falling into place. Don't worry.
Try and explain before I kill you. You've got about 10 seconds.
Look, I'll have sold the place for at least £2 million before anyone gets the chance to chase me for the 1 million I haven't got.
By which time, obviously, you'll have it.
By then I'll be a millionaire. You see, it's all so simple.
I doubt it. What's the catch?
Which one do you want first?
The biggest.
I need Eric Pollard to get me planning permission within a fortnight.
That settles it. I'm gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna kill myself.
Where are you going?
For a weapon!
I wish I could think of something constructive.
Forget it. I've tried.
This doesn't let you off the hook about Scott, though. It's still a disgrace.
Can we just deal with one disaster at a time, please?
All right. I know you're upset. Just tell me if there's anything you want me to do. Just say.
Actually, I'm not as upset as you'd think. Anything I felt for Charity is just gone. Should have listened to you in the first place. I don't even hate her. It's more like she's just ceased to exist in any sense I even care about.
Still intend to move to Ashlet, you know that, don't you?
It's your decision.
I can't forgive you for what you did to Scott.
Rather forgive him, would you?
That's not the point!
It's my point. Anyway, under the circumstances, one of which being Charity liable to break the door down any minute, you might be better off out of the way.
I would say that's probably your main concern.
I wish I could agree with you. There isn't really any witty or amusing way of saying this. There's no way of saying it that isn't going to be painful, so... I mean, not for me. No, I've dealt with all that.
What is it? What's wrong?
The doctors have informed me that I've got a brain tumour. Being one never to go halfway, it's inoperable. I'm afraid that I'm going to die a lot sooner than we expected. I'm sorry.